Hiya and welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool have just beaten Leicester City 2-1 and the Reds didn't score a goal, believe it or not.
No. They're pretty rubbish at the moment, to be quite honest with you, Chloe. I just think, I was just talking to Ross on the way out there, I just think we're so predictable at the moment. It's like really difficult. It's like we're really predictable when we're attacking, we're really predictable in when we're pressing the other side, and we're really unpredictable in how we defend. And it's a pretty bad sort of combination of things at the moment. And you know, obviously everyone knows we need someone to come in and stuff like that. And there are a few bright sparks, but I want to get the stuff that's annoyed me off my chest first, if that's okay.
Go for
because I just don't understand how you can go from having a 6-week break to being that poo and look like you've never played together before. What's going on?
Sorry, someone looks absolutely stunned that Chris Pajak is stood right in front of them. Chris? Do you like... There you go! Back to what went wrong tonight. Yeah. What went wrong tonight then? The pressing wasn't there from the first minute. We were getting bypassed. The midfield didn't look sharp enough together. Thiago was possibly the only bright spark. But I thought a lot of our lads struggled tonight.
They did. I mean, obviously, you know, end of the game, Harvey Elliott going off, Andy Robertson going off is really bad for us. I don't know how bad the injuries were, but the fact that Harvey Elliott was down for so long is a real kick in the teeth, isn't it? After, you know, hoping to get lads through the door, are we going to get a midfielder through the door? If that doesn't push us to try even harder to get a midfielder through the door, then I don't know what will. But Thiago was a bright spark. Thiago injected the energy into the middle of the park. I felt, you know, obviously we've heard that Fabinho's missus is in labour, so Jordan Henderson steps in. I don't think he played the 6 particularly well tonight, and I'm normally impressed with Jordan when he plays the 6, but it was up to Thiago to instill that energy, that leadership into the middle of the park. He was doing that through tackles, but I don't think his passing was quite there as good as we've seen it, to be honest with you. As far as Harvey Elliott goes, game kind of passed him by for me. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, the thing for me is, I mean, 5 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. It was like the parting of the Red Sea. It was like someone had put FIFA in...
exact line on our show up there before.
We're just alike, aren't we? No, it was like someone had put...
And also obvious.
Yeah, it was. It was... I'll give you another one then. It was like someone had played FIFA and someone...
Feels sick as parrots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the face of someone who's
not.
No.
Not letting that one, Paul.
Oh, God.
Can't see where the camera lens is.
Anyway, their goal, it is literally... Too bright. It was like no one in midfield could keep up. The spaces were all there for them. It was like someone had just held RT on FIFA and just ran through the complete middle of us. Alisson had no chance.
Did you say? Yeah, I've got no idea.
I don't know.
No idea what that means.
We lost it when someone jumped in.
Is that the push button?
RT is the sprint button.
RT.
Good God. Anyway, moving on. We go 1-0 down.
Xbox.
Yeah, sorry. We go 1-0 down, and I don't think at any point did we look like we'd woke up or we'd reacted at any point. It just looked like we were the same poor individuals and overall over the pitch.
We created loads of chances, certainly in the second half. I mean, Nunes has, I counted 59 shots, 59 of them. Like, honestly, count them, go back, watch the highlights. He's but like, here's my positive, right? And I was saying this to Ross a minute ago. I really think that Nunes and Salah have got a little something going on.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that they've missed all the shots that they created, but like they actually have got a bit of an understanding, and they're kind of playing with a wingman down, because Oxlade-Chamberlain didn't really help them out, and then when Harvey Elliott moves over to that left hand side, he didn't really help them out. But the two of them are starting to play a little bit like big man little man type of thing, or Dzeko and Salah from the Roma days and stuff like that. Like there was a knockdown that went through to Salah that Ward saves. There was one where Nunes is driving through the middle of the park, and the pass is just sublime, and not something that you would associate with Darwin Nunes, and yet he knows exactly where Salah wants it, and he puts it on a plate, and Salah misses it. Like, we all have a go at Nunes for missing opportunities, and I'm sure we'll see it again, and we saw them singing about Andy Carroll and all that type of stuff. Salah missed 2 golden opportunities there, maybe the best of the bunch, to be quite honest with you. Apart from maybe the Nunes one where we actually do score. So, but like, that's what forwards do. But he never drops his head. I love the fact that the cop was there at the end of the game when everyone was going around still shouting his name. I don't know how many times we sang his name, 6 or 7 times. Fuck the rest of the teams around the league. Fuck the rest of the fans around the league. Liverpool fans support their own, and we're in there supporting Darwin Nunes because we see something in him. Like right now, his shooting's not there. We're all fucking not blind. We can see that, but we can also see that there's more there from him, and we will get that. I said to a fella in the cop then, I was like, I'm going to put Darwin Núñez score 4 goals every single game, because at some point he's going to do it and I'm going to be quids in, because that's just the type of striker that he is. He is going to be a boss player for us. We just need that patience.
Yeah, and once again, it is. He causes all the excitement. You know, we played poor tonight. Overall, I really do think that. But the excitement was there, the chaos was there that caused everything. And to be fair, I mean, we've now got to talk about Faes, because, my God, the first one I thought was the most mad goal I've ever seen in my life, the most unlucky thing I've ever seen. And in the second one, I mean, he just boots it into his own net.
I know he does. Come here.
Come on. What did you think of?
I'm from Perth in Australia.
Right. Okay. Did you see our second goal?
I thought Núñez hit the post and then headed it in, but it was that number 3 fella, right?
Yeah.
Faes,
He literally just
shoot.
Fuck off into the top in for no reason whatsoever. He thought the ball had already gone over the line and he was angry. And he kicked it into the back of the net.
All I've got to say to that is Núñez.
Do you like him?
I think he's much maligned, but anyone who has a crack at him, I mean, the kid's he's my age, he's 23 years old, whatever. He's going to be a superstar. Just give him another season. Yeah. You look at least 30, right?
I'm 40, mate. I was thinking you're 40.
No, he's going to be a superstar. He's going to be an absolute... And he was the most exciting player out there by a stretch, wasn't he? Yeah.
There is... Oh, Paul, how old are you? Paul?
Fucking bodied the poor lad.
Paul?
Come on to talk. And you've just basically had 17 years to him. So sorry.
Oh my word.
I'm getting a bit crazy in my old age, you know what I mean?
I've been following you guys since 2011 or so. Yeah, I love Redmen TV, and sorry about that before, Paul. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But moving back then, I want to highlight another player tonight who I thought did brilliantly, and that is Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got a lot of stick this season. I thought maybe attacking-wise he wasn't the best, but there was a couple of times where he was one-on-one with Harvey Barnes. Everyone was sat there pretty much crapping themselves, and he came up clutch tonight, I thought, in several one-on-ones, because that game was only 2-1 there.
The only person in the country right now who's has their head in shame is Gareth Southgate. Trent tonight, I was telling my brother, he was remarkable. The way he defended, the grit he showed, and going forward as well. So he had both things to his game. If he's not starting at the Euros, then Gareth Southgate, I don't know what's going on with him. Trent, he was incredible.
Mate, those 3 pieces of defending, that one at the back stick for Vardy, was it, running through, or from Vardy's through ball, and 2 tackles, and there was one where the crowd just went absolutely mental off the back of it. And it's like, you know what, he's, again, back to the point about Núñez, let everybody else speak about our players all they want, ignore the noise, as long as we appreciate what they do, as long as we can see what they do, and as long as we can see what they're trying to do on the football field. Who gives a shit? Everyone else is trying to wind us up. Why do we let them do it?
Yeah, I know, and I want to say overall tonight I didn't think we were great, but what I will say is I think that's the first time this season that I've seen us play as poor as we did and we come away with the win, and that is really all I care about. I'm really hoping that sets us on some...
2022's over though.
I know, Jesus Christ.
This Liverpool side, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. We've had some big highs and some big lows this year, but we've ended it off with a win, and that's really all the lads could do. Yeah, we didn't score, but I think we had enough in us to get a couple of goals. We didn't put away the chances, and to be fair, you know, who really cares how we win it?
No, you're absolutely spot on. The fact of the matter is, as Paul has always said for years and years, you just have to be the least shit of the shit sides to finish top 4, and right now we're a pretty... Are we one of the least shit of the shit sides, Paul? I'm not sure. But I feel like we can still make top 4. And the injection like Diaz gave us last year, if Gakpo comes in, if another body comes in, the way that we kicked on with Luis Diaz coming in January, that could happen again for us. We've seen it happen in the past. Hopefully that kicks us on. Hopefully we can go and achieve great things still this season.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, we can maybe get a couple more signings. Who really knows? I'll be really excited for that. Before we do round up, I just want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of you who support this channel. The reason that we can do this and give you the content that we do is all down to you. So thank you so much for, you know, your views, your likes, your comments this year. I hope you do have a boss new year, and see you in 2023.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue the conversation, then head over to Redmen Plus. Join as a club legend and get access to our Discord chat. It's got us in, and it's got loads of amazing like-minded Reds. There's a no-knob policy in there, so where you won't have that on social media, you will have it over on the Redmen Plus Discord. It's full of sound people. Come and join us.